welcome back to the Late Night Show with the video team. My name is Adam Gomes, and tonight we have two very special guests. These two guests are in charge of the workshops for the Emerge conference, and they have been crucial in planning two amazing events that we're looking forward to in these coming days. So please welcome Ava and Aliyah.
Hi.
Hello everybody, my name is Aliyah.
So welcome both of you, obviously.
Thank you.
So we are very excited to kind of hear what you two have in store for the conference and what you guys have planned for your workshops. So give me a brief explanation on obviously yourselves and your team, as well as what your workshops are about. And I will start with you, Aliyah.
Sure. I am the team lead for TikTok in front and behind the For You page, which has been really exciting. I have two members on my team, so we're a small knit group, but that also makes things a lot more organized and like tight-knit and easy to communicate all of our information. It's been great to kind of work with the same group of people all semester and kind of just collaborate with this project. We are really excited to kind of just focus an entire session around just TikTok, it being such a global platform on its own, and just inviting such special guests to the conference and just to kind of just be in their presence alone, I think is really exciting. We have two TikTok influencers, which is really exciting. One of them will be virtual, Naomi Lineage, and Zoya Rahim, which will be in person, as well as Victoria Manicus, who works at TikTok Canada as a client solutions manager. So yeah, exciting stuff coming soon.
Yeah, no, it sounds exciting. Very, very interesting to see where we're going to be going with TikTok and with everything. So I guess we'll segue this into what your workshop's about.
So I'm part of Campfire Sessions. Basically, the point of our session is we have 4 industry professionals, and it's all going to be kind of like very much a campfire feel, very comforting. We have entertainment camp, music camp, sports camp, and fashion camp. And each of these people, the whole point is for these emerging people who want to come into Guelph Humber. They can learn about how you can be successful in the industry and talk to them. It's not like meant to be like a Q&A. It's almost just like a conversation, like how it would be in the center of a campfire, just talking and having fun, and just a really great vibe all around. I'm really excited to see how this all pans out.
Yeah, no, it's honestly, I remember seeing kind of some of your taglines, the s'more stories.
Yeah.
Loved how creative it was, how corny. I don't know.
No, it's
I'm a sucker for those.
Right.
And they're always great. And I think kind of segueing, because obviously you guys have guest speakers, you have a lot of things planned, a lot of fun things to be told during the actual event. So I guess that kind of leads me into asking, how has COVID, because of how crazy it's been not only this year, but for these past few years, how crazy has COVID both affected you guys learning and as well as you guys planning these workshops?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely had a definite, impact on the conference alone, just with the uncertainty. If we would have to move virtual, just so many like moving pieces that we weren't really able to kind of lock down until now or just a couple weeks ago. So that in itself has been an experience, because this isn't obviously something that we've needed to deal with before. So it's cool to kind of get our hands dirty and get a feel of what it's like before we actually get into the real world and dealing with these scenarios, with real companies and stuff like that. So it's definitely been beneficial, as well as it's had its obstacles. Over the years, obviously, had some perks. It's been great to sleep in.
Yeah.
It's been great to save some gas. So that's been awesome. But obviously, like at a learning standpoint, we did really suffer that in-person learning, and just kind of that social vibe is something that I've always loved and looked forward to, and just not being able to see our friends for a whole year. What I think is probably one of our most important years. Third year is the year that we specialize, and we really kind of dig deep into like what we really want to pursue. So yeah, I think that I'm really happy to kind of be back at school and kind of end off our year as a class and together, which is awesome. But yeah, it's definitely been a roller coaster ride from pre-COVID for sure.
Truly, it really has.
Yeah.
Honestly, it has been very crazy. So I guess I'll lead kind of you asking, how is planning going?
Planning has definitely it ebbs and flows. I feel like at the beginning, our session was actually supposed to be in person, but it's now turned into virtual because I feel like because of the pandemic, a lot of people, they're not very much inclined to like come and be physically here. And we really wanted to have that one-on-one face-to-face experience, but we had to kind of segue into having this event be virtual just so we can secure these great guest speakers and be able to have them speak and talk. And it's like, you kind of have to give and take. It's like we got the guest speakers, we don't get the in-person feel, but at least there's so many other guest speakers, like Aliyah's session, it's in person, so like you get a little bit of both. You get the best of both worlds, as Hannah Montana would say.
Honestly, what a kind of perfect way to go about that and saying that with just best of both worlds. Because truly, we're one of the more fortunate years where we really are prepared for anything. Where we are ready to go. If it really comes down to it and something bad happens, we're ready to be online. We're ready, we've been prepared, we've been done, we're ready, to say the least. And I think what gives us that edge is that we, which other people, not only in your stream, but in all streams are like, I think we're the most prepared year for any type of crazy thing that might happen.
Any conflicts to come our way, we're ready.
Honestly, we're the most, I think our year is the most challenged and the most like heavy into it. So I think we're good. And I think kind of that leads into just a last few question, I should say, or last question, not last few, but last question is just how in total has personally COVID affected you? Because I know all our social lives got affected so heavily, but outside of just our social aspects of life, how has just kind of living in our landscape now with this whole weird flow of life and with kind of everything going on?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's definitely like something that we've never really experienced before. So it's definitely new. On a personal note, I guess, it's been a bit sad, to say the least. Not being able to see friends and family, and not being able to, go out or celebrate gatherings and stuff like that. So it's taken a toll for sure, but definitely some life lessons and ways to just make the best out of situations, and to know that everything does happen for a reason. So if you're not taking anything out of this, or if you're not coming out of COVID, I wouldn't say like just a different person, but without learning something new, or maybe finding a new hobby, or something like that. I feel like as long as we all came out of this a different and a better person, I think that's the best that we could have hoped for.
Definitely. Yeah,
Ava, what about you?
I know. I feel like I've grown so much since the pandemic. Like I feel like me in March 2020 compared to me now is like two completely different human beings. Like it's crazy. 100%. Like even like when you see like Snapchat memories, it's like, oh, it's like I was doing that 2 years ago, and it's like, and now I wouldn't even think about doing it. It's crazy how much I've grown and how much I've learned. But I feel like it was necessary in a way. Obviously, all the bad stuff that happened, no one wants to see. But like me personally, I feel like this growth needed to happen so I can be where I am today and be who I am today as a person.
For sure. Fun fact, my whole family had COVID like a year ago today. I'm getting all the memories.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it was tough. I was the only one in my family that didn't get it. So I don't know what's in my blood, but
you got the perfect genes, clearly.
I got some genes that
I got genes too.
But no, for sure, so it's been great.
So I guess to just kind of wrap things up, it's great. I'm very excited to see for your workshops that what you have in store, especially TikTok, because TikTok has blown up since the beginning of it. So I'm very excited to see where that goes.
I really appreciate
excited to watch, as well as s'more stories. Love the
campfire stories.
Or campfire stories. Sorry, just the s'more stories.
I know.
It's just so classic.
I mean, we can have s'mores, guys. If you guys want to bring s'mores, let's have a little
Honestly,
party.
I'm down for that.
Right?
S'mores are just a good Canadian treat. They're great. They're fun.
Food.
So you know what? I'll bring some by during despite it being virtually.
I'll eat it.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the good part about the whole like s'more and campfire vibe. It's like everyone thinks like very homey, very comforting, and we want that to achieve that. We want people to feel comfortable and see like what Guelph Humber can bring.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, awesome. So honestly, thank you both for coming
having
on.
us.
Excited to hear your guys' story about the workshop. So thank you for that. And I guess leading on, I'm excited to see what you have in store for the conference. And thank you for, I know I keep saying thank you, but thank you for everyone watching as well. And I hope everyone has had a great day, you too as well. And as I sign off, let me say thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and for watching all the other videos. We're excited to see what we have in store for more. Next episode, you'll see another 2 members of the workshop, so I'm excited to see what we have in store for you. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.